Hey there guys, it's Mellow Mel here, welcome back to my channel. And if you haven't seen this before, then hello, I'm Mellow Mel. You can call me Mel. I just realized that my name Mellow Mel is a little bit douchey, so perhaps next time when I open up my videos, I'll say something like, hey, I'm Mel, because that's my name, and it's a little bit less terrible than just opening up as, hey, it's Mellow Mel here, coming at you live. It's just ridiculous. Anyways, hello. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am. Kind of. Anyways, so today I thought I'd bring to you another YouTube video. Another one that you didn't ask for, but you know, here it is. Today I wanted to talk about Tinder. We all know Tinder is popular. You know, some of you guys might not want to admit it, like, I'm not on Tinder. I can get people in the outside world. But you know what? People like me sure can't. Definitely haven't had a guy come up to me in the outside world in a while, which is fine, but you know, the world's a lonely place. Let's just be lonely together, you know? Anyways, so here are my 5 ideas of what you shouldn't do when you're on Tinder. And I came up with these just out of my own personal experience of what people have said to me, where I'm like, oh, please don't do that again. It made me uncomfortable, but they were kind of funny. And some of them are just tips on like how do you start a conversation with someone that's actually going to progress into a conversation. So my first tip is don't send a GIF of like Reese Witherspoon and Legally Blonde waving at me. Because, you know, waving is something you do like when you pass by someone on the street and you're just like, I don't really want to have a conversation with you, but hey, I know you kind of. So I feel like when you do it on Tinder, it's a really horrible conversation starter, because what am I supposed to do? Send you a GIF of someone else waving back? Does that sound like an interesting conversation to you? Because it sure doesn't to me. It just sounds like a relationship going down the drain real quick. And then my second tip is, you know, don't suggest that you want to marry the person you're talking to super early on. And by super early on, I mean, you know, 4 messages deep. Just, hey, how you doing? Hey, I think you would make a really great wife. Because then that just leads me to think so many, like, what makes you think that? You haven't really talked to me at all. It's just kind of weird, like, whoa, this is moving a little bit too fast for my liking. I'm gonna have to ask that you just backpedal a couple of steps, because it's frightening, to say the least. Maybe like 50 messages in, you can just toss that idea out there. Like, hey, I think we should get married, and maybe they'll be like, wow, I was thinking the same thing. But not 4 messages in. I would say not 5 either. It's a little bit too soon. The relationship hasn't budded yet, you know? So I don't think it would be a successful marriage, to be quite honest. Number 3. This one goes without saying, I think, but who knows, because quite a few people have done this to me before, so you'd like to think that it goes without saying. But, that's not the case. So, thankfully, Tinder hasn't been like, you know what, let's just mix things up a little bit, let people send pictures to each other, because my God, that would be a nightmare. Can you imagine? And I'm not going to explain to you what I mean by that, because your mind will take you there. You got it. It's all you. But, what's almost equally as awful is when someone just starts off a conversation with a nice, super sexual message. And that is sarcasm, because that is absolutely terrible. Unless someone says in their bio, like, just looking for something casual, or like, please say something as dirty as possible to me, then you can do that. But, I would highly recommend not doing that to just a random stranger that ultimately has not made a suggestion that you follow through with that idea. Because I would argue it's borderline disgusting. And it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies, I think. It raises some eyebrows. And by some eyebrows, I mean my eyebrows. And not in a good way. Numero 4. Just...
Hey Melissa, take your sweet time there, buddy. No pressure. Just take your time. Just keep thinking you got it. Yep. Yeah, you got it.
Oh, I remembered it. Here we go. Don't start a conversation with saying, "What's up?" You know when you go into Hollister as like a preteen and you're really awkward, like so awkward? Like more than I am now. This is like adulthood awkwardness. I've already gone through the stage of preteen awkwardness and it was ugly. But when someone says, "Hey, what's up?" to you when you're walking into Hollister, and you're just like, well, you see what's up. Walking into Hollister to buy a new shirt that says Hollister on it and has the little seagull. You know, you already know. It's not interesting. If if you're starting off a conversation with a possible future partner by saying the same thing that a Hollister employee is required to say to you when you enter their establishment, I feel like that's just wrong. It's just, not much is going to come out of that conversation. Like, hey, what's up? What am I supposed to say? Something super interesting that's going to start a conversation? Or do I be honest and just say, hey, I'm just watching Netflix. How about you? It's not interesting. Knock it off. And then number 5. Try to refrain from just using very typical pickup lines, because that's nauseating. Also, I would argue pickup lines in general are just kind of weird. So maybe what you've gotten from this video is maybe I shouldn't be on Tinder, and you're right. Because Tinder is not for me. Because I can't meet anyone on there either. But, I just would refrain from doing those 5 things. Please, for the sake of everyone on that app. And by everyone, I mean people that are potentially looking to meet new people and trying to go out on some dates, you know? Not everyone's on there just to meet up and bang, contrary to popular belief. But yeah, that's my video for today. If you guys have any suggestions for future videos, and by you guys, I mean my 2 friends that subscribed. You guys are the real MVPs. If you're just watching me for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It's red. It's right below this video. I believe in you. You can do it. And maybe you want to give this a little thumbs up. Maybe you were like, those were some good tips. I'm gonna change my life. Just life changing is what it was. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you're having an amazing evening, morning, afternoon, dusk. Hope you're having a great time. See you guys later.